Hello, welcome to today's video. You probably have watched the video that we did on how to buy property without problems in Nigeria. If you have not watched that video, I recommend that you watch it. But on this video today, we have brought a property expert, someone who has been involved in buying and selling of property for several decades for several people. Not for himself, okay, but for several people, successfully without any problem. I've known him for several years, and so I can actually vouch for him. So I brought him today to talk to us about how to buy property without problems. Now, lots of people, particularly people in diaspora who are abroad, buy property using relatives in Nigeria, and it's always one problem or the other. So that they don't buy the property, they buy different kind of property, they buy underpriced property, they buy property that has no certificate, no document whatsoever. So I want to be talking with a property expert, Mr. Emmanuel Iyawa, who is a property expert in Benin, in Nigeria.
Thank you very much.
Welcome.
Thank you very much.
Welcome to this show. Yeah. This is the Law Show, and tell us a little bit about how long have you been into property business? Perhaps let's start with that.
I've been into property for over 20 years.
Over 20 years.
Yes.
Over 20 years.
I've been doing buying for people, selling for people.
You have to raise your voice a little.
I've been selling and buying for people.
You've been buying.
And out of 4 days, I've not been to any problem, and nobody has ever complained to me.
For 20 years, you've never had one incident of complaint, either police station, or they sue you to court, or somebody came to say, oh, the property I said you should buy for me.
I've never had anyone.
Okay, so I have to say on a personal testimony that you were the one through whom I bought where I live, my house, where I live. And there was no issue.
Yes.
Okay, and even when there was a slight issue relating to the measurement of the place,
I was able to ratify.
You were ratified it
because the person I sold for, trusted me,
trusted you, and I trusted you too. So I can vouch out for this guy. Now let's lay a background, because there are lots of people who watch our videos. Many are desperate, many are in difficult situation because they trusted their relations. Maybe someone in Italy, or someone in Spain, or someone in America, or someone in Belgium, or London, Australia, has relations in Nigeria. So he wants to buy property. He sends money to his relations, please help me buy this or that property. And sometimes it's either they send him fake pictures. When he comes to Nigeria, he now says, please, can you show me the property? There's no property to show. Or it's either they showed him picture of somebody else's property, and what they built is just up to DPC foundation level.
Yes.
So, first off, if somebody is abroad and is watching this video, what is your first advice to anybody who wants to buy property in Nigeria through relations?
Thank you very much. There's nothing wrong trusting your brother or your sister. It is good to trust your brother and sister. But you, who is in abroad, should be able to know the capability of your brother, your sister. Is he good in this kind of thing? Your sister may be reliable.
Yes.
Your brother may be reliable.
Okay.
But is he good in buying property? There are areas of specialization in anybody.
Okay.
So, my advice to you abroad, if you want to buy property, look for somebody who is experienced, who is into property. Link him to your sister or your brother. Let your brother be your eyes.
Okay.
In searching for property to buy for you, so that your money will not go waste.
So in other words, they shouldn't just. Okay, we are not here to cause problem between relations. We're not saying anybody should not trust his relation or brother or sister.
Relations.
Trust, but in Russia, the Russians have a saying. They say, I trust you, but I will confirm. Okay, I trust you. I'm not doubting you, but I will still confirm. So we're saying, not that you trust your relation, but confirm.
Yes.
And the way to do that, from what you are saying, is they should consult somebody who is experienced in property.
That's exactly what I'm saying.
And just let their relation be like a support.
Yes.
Work with that person.
We'll be able to updating you what is happening.
Not that you just send money to your relation,
yes.
and relation is the one that chooses agent, chooses lawyer, chooses,
it's not,
and you are there hoping that they have bought the property.
Advisable.
It's not advisable.
No, it's not advisable.
Okay, now on building of houses. Well, first of all, let me, before I talk about that, let me talk about the whether they are abroad or whether they are in Nigeria. Sometimes people want to buy property. They just come to lawyer and say, lawyer, I want to buy this property for this amount. This the seller. Prepare the agreement. Prepare agreement with no investigation. If lawyers say, wait, let me even ask one or two questions. Say, oh, you are wasting time now.
An issue like that,
Yes,
is common.
it's common.
Yes, but my advice is this: allow a lawyer to investigate that property, because there are some sellers, property sellers,
Yes.
who will come up with one problem, or his agent may come up with what that this property, it's worth 5 million.
Yes.
The agent will tell you he's selling it for 2 million because he has a problem. What is the problem? He will tell you that one of the relations is in overseas, he has problem, or the other, I want to sell money to that person. You have to find out first whether actually he has a relation in overseas who is in that problem, so that it will not be because the property is cheap.
Yes.
Now you quickly want to pay.
Okay.
You may pay, because immediately the money leaves your pocket, it cannot come back like that again. It is difficult to get. You have to be thorough in payment for any property, because the property cannot say this man owns me. It's people that will confirm that property belongs to this man.
Okay, property cannot speak.
Property cannot speak.
Property cannot say this is my owner.
This is
Buy
my
from
owner.
him.
No.
Okay, it's people. Yes.
And documents that will speak
documents.
and tell you that this property belongs to this man. You must be thorough to know the owner of the property by document and by people you find out from, so that before you make payment.
Okay.
Don't just pay payment because it's cheap.
Okay, you talked about people. What are to do investigation to ascertain ownership of property? Who are the people now that someone should ask?
There is no land that has no boundary with somebody.
Okay.
It shared common boundary with somebody.
Yes.
You should be able to find out this person at the end.
Yes.
Mr. Chief, this
Yes.
is the owner.
Yes.
Then we go to that person. Is that person, when you ask him, I'm interested in this property, do you know the owner? He will tell you. If the name he will give you, or the person he will give you, correspond with the owner of the property, that's a beginning of it. Until you ask for document.
Okay.
To ascertain before you part with money.
Okay.
Yes.
But
there's need to do investigation.
Sometimes from experience, when they go to show you the land, when the maybe agent or the seller goes to show people land, buyers, potential buyers, you say, don't allow people to know that I'm selling this land. If they know now, they will say I should pay for this, I should do this, or what, for one reason or the other. Please, I don't want.
With my own experience as an agent,
yes,
you can't show me a property and ask me not to tell people. I must ask.
Okay.
I remember somebody took me to a house. He said I should not ask the tenants. He doesn't want them to know that he's selling the house.
Okay.
I told him I cannot sell this, because the tenants that will tell me this is the landlord,
yes,
or is the landlord's agent. I backed out.
You backed out?
Yes, now I backed out. I don't want to sell any property. I gather somebody's money, give you, then later they say you are not the owner, it's the caretaker. I can't do that. It's very common.
Okay.
Somebody said I should come and sell property. When we get there, he said, I should not let the tenant know
Yeah,
that
he's selling
Are you not the owner of the property?
Yes, why are you afraid?
If you are the owner of the property, what can tenant? If I'm bringing somebody,
yes,
I will tell him this person is interested in this property. They will be able to tell us, say, who is selling?
Mm-hmm.
They will tell you,
yes,
who is selling. I said, Mr. So is the one selling. He's not the owner. He's the brother. The brother is in overseas. And this time now, I will call that person.
Yes.
Where is the power of attorney? How can I relate to your brother? They say your brother is the owner of the property.
Mm-hmm. You mentioned a good point, power of attorney.
Yes.
Because sometimes people will sell land. They say, okay, it's my mother land, it's my father land, it's my brother land. He authorized me to sell it. And they will sign his signature and sell the land.
I don't get involved.
Without power of attorney.
I don't get involved in that. I will not sell. Somebody came to my office recently.
Yes.
He said I should come and do. He said the one property is somewhere. They lost the title document and all this and that.
Okay.
Said, you lost everything. I say the grandmother, the mother inherited it from the mother. So she's a grandchild. Then I said, go and survey the place in your name.
Okay.
Before, if I thought I would do.
Yes.
Because nothing to show that the place belongs to you.
No
approval, nothing. When you saw the way I was asking my question, she left me. And I was happy.
Okay.
I was happy. Yes, because I cannot sell property and I cannot sleep. I sell and sleep.
So even if she lost everything, all the documents, let's assume there was a fire or there was a flood or a handbag was stolen.
If the mother who inherited is coming up now, it's a different thing. It's not the mother. Where is your mother? He says it's old, is alive. If we prepare it, can we take it to her to sign? He said no, she will sign.
For the mother.
For the mother. I said, I'm not interested. I backed out. That is very correct. I backed out because I don't want to be involved.
So now, a point we need to bring out. If anyone is selling or buying property for a third party, if somebody is selling property for the owner must give that person a power of attorney.
There are two ways of doing it.
Yes.
If you say sell and collect money,
okay,
you need power of attorney, clearly.
Okay.
Even if you say go and tell people that I'm selling this property, get me a buyer.
Get me a buyer, okay.
There are some verbal agreement or understanding.
Yes.
At least you are not going to collect the money.
No, money will not go into the account of the person. If you go to the owner.
If you go to the owner.
Okay.
So at that point, you'll be sure that when it gets to that, before the money goes there, it's you as agent to find out if it's really the owner.
Okay.
Because anybody can say it's the owner. It's the document that will say it's the owner.
It's the document that will say it's the owner.
Yeah, it's the document. Nothing. It's document.
Okay, so if they bring accounts to pay into, the name on the account must correspond with the name on the document.
Yes.
Because sometimes,
but if he didn't agree,
yes.
If the name in the document did not agree with the name where the money should be paid into,
yes,
that's the account.
Yes.
They may reach an
there may be a reason for it. Yes.
Okay.
Yes.
Either that account is a current account.
Yes.
Whereby he used his company.
Yes.
Why the name of the property is in his name.
Okay.
I think you understand.
Yes.
So we'll understand it to that
But
level.
Everything must be explainable.
Yes.
Nothing must be
no.
under the shadows.
No.
See, don't let them know.
Yes.
Don't say. Okay. Now, that's a good point. I also want to deal with the issue of somebody claiming to be the owner of land, because in Nigeria you have lots of people.
Yeah.
Many are very important. You have traditional people, traditional rulers, you have big men in society, you have well-known names who will come and say, oh, that property is mine. I am assuring you, I am the traditional chief of the area. Don't worry. Go ahead and pay. It's my property. Is that reliable? Can somebody buy on the basis of that?
It's not advisable to buy like that. No matter your status, what shows ownership of property is document. Either document, if it's in the village,
yes,
like the rural areas,
yes,
many people will know you, okay, like land tenure system.
Yes, okay.
The villagers will know that this land belongs to this man.
Okay.
If you go there too, they say, who is you? I want to buy this land. Who is the owner? And like I said, he shared boundary with people.
He shared boundary with people?
Yes. You go and ask the other person, who is the owner of this place? If the name correspond, agree with
the name you
were giving.
Yes.
Hey, the investigation has started.
Yes.
You start building confidence. But don't go and buy property because that person said, and the Oba, and the Enugi, and the overdo in that property. No, it's not enough.
It's not enough.
No, it's not enough. Because some people can look down on a family and say, okay, if I come out to sell their property, they cannot do me anything. But by the time you buy it, that person has shifted away. The family you say they cannot do anything will do you something.
Will do you something?
Yes. Because the person they are fearing is no more there.
Because they are fearing are sold and left.
There will be issues like that. There are issues like that. They will keep quiet because of the person who come up. But when he transferred to the person, maybe weaker or I don't know.
Yes.
They will come up to say, we are the owner of this place. And by the time you are calling the other man, he may be reluctant to come.
He will come.
He may not come.
He has
because he has no evidence to prove that he's the owner of the property.
He will begin to dodge.
He say, don't mind them. Go and start building your house.
Go and deal with the...
There's one case recently now.
Yes.
A woman bought a land from somebody, they say is a community person.
Okay.
50 by 100. From another community, he bought the land.
Yes. Oh, he bought a land from another community, yes.
When she wants to start building,
yes,
somebody came up. They took her again to another place.
So they relocated her to another place. Land. Okay.
On starting there now, he's still using that paper for that very community. That 50 by 100 he bought from maybe, let's say, the
community document
using this for a Arogba area.
Another area.
It's the same paper he's carrying. Because they are telling him, go here. That is very bad. You must be thorough.
You must be thorough.
And don't be a novice to go and buy property. You have no idea about property. You just go because you have the money.
Yeah, but
or because you rely on somebody who said he has power. You look at if that person has integrity, if he's ready to protect his good name before you associate with that person. Because there are some people who are interested, maybe the commission they will get. But there are some people, even if the commission goes, keep my name. And that's where I belong.
That's where you belong.
Yes.
I like that. I like a man who says, look, I'm a man of integrity. I'm going to come to ask you, how come for 20 years you've been doing property business without trouble, without case? I'm going to come back, but let's just deal with this issue first. For those who are watching us, they might be thinking, okay, yes, I should deal with reputable people with integrity, but how can he know such people? Like somebody watching now, maybe he's in America, he's in Spain, he's in anywhere, and because many have problems, they need somebody to manage their property. They need somebody to
as a woman being
trust.
As a woman being in the society,
yes,
many people are monitoring your movement.
Okay.
Some people know you more than you know yourself.
Okay.
Yes. And this person says he's in property. Do you know him? I say, yes, I know him. Has it be doing? You'll be asking on his absence,
okay,
not in his presence.
Not in his presence.
You don't need to look for his relations. And look for somebody who is going to tell you the right word. Because there are some people who are out there to tarnish your image.
Okay.
And discourage you.
Okay.
Make sure that person, there are some good human beings that will tell you the truth. They will tell you the truth. That man, yes, he has been. Since he has been doing it, you have not had anything.
Any issues
that police arrest him or that. It's something. And it is very difficult to frame a lie. because you cannot prove it.
Okay. Exactly.
Somebody who has not been in police custody for a landed business is doing.
Yes.
And you now say, hey, they always arrest him. You to take it. Wait, they said you sold so property. Okay, even I can ask him, can you say this thing in his presence?
Okay. So the first,
because some people say something out of jealousy.
Out of jealousy.
Yes.
So the recommendation is they should make, before you use any person, make inquiries. Ask questions.
Yes.
Ask questions.
Yes. Because like this property, something like
Yes.
I'm not a valuer. I'm not an surveyor.
Yes.
We just went into it.
Okay.
I think you're
well, if you have been doing it for 20 years, then you are already an expert in it.
Yes, out of experience.
Out of experience.
My experience.
Yes.
Interactions.
Yes.
And I know what I want. Mostly when I started this agency, I was following some persons.
Okay.
Some are dead, some are alive.
Okay.
I was following them like a boy.
Okay.
From there, I know so much about it, and I see that it's a good business.
Okay.
Then I get involved.
Okay.
That's how I started.
Okay.
And when I get involved, I know the things to look for. When somebody asks me to sell property for him.
Okay.
And I know the things to look for also when I'm buying for somebody.
Okay.
I must know the truth about the property. I must know the property I'm selling. I must know who I'm selling for before I get involved. I can't get involved.
But you must know who you are selling for.
Yes.
That's the seller.
If somebody come to me,
yes.
I know so many people. Somebody came to me one time in my office, said I should sell this property on separate road for him. When I said, where is the document? He brought it. How did you get it? He said he inherited it. When I look at the document, the way I was looking at the property, the document,
yes.
He said it's like your mind not carrying. I said my mind not carrying. Carry your paper, because I was already doubting what I've seen.
So once you doubt,
comparing it with the person who brought the document, I was already reading everything.
Okay.
It's not only the document. You look at
you look at the person. If he bringing a property,
even if he said he will pay me 20%, I'm not interested. Because I can't sell anybody's property to another person.
To another person.
I told him my mind not carry. Have your property, and it does not disturb me. I was happy.
So now, people abroad, if many of them do not use their relatives, of course, they are good relations.
They are good relations.
They are good relations, but we've also had experience of people who give property documents to their relations before they know their relations have sold that property without remitting money to them.
You see, the thing is as simple as this. Even if you have 5 relations,
yes,
there are 5 persons with different characters.
5 persons with different characters.
Even if the same mother, the same father, there are 5 persons with different characters. You should be able to know what this one can do, what this one can do, what this one cannot do, and will do. You should know the one you will trust more. And if you trust him, he will. If you trust him properly and you know who he is, he will not deceive you. He will do the right thing. But don't say because it's your relation.
Yes.
And that's why maybe what you are hearing, you say, let it be my eyes. Anything you see, you take up.
Because there was a report someone laid to me. He's like an engineer that sort of supervises building, and then this guy is outside the country. He's sending money to his brother, but he nominated this engineer and said, this is the engineer to supervise the work. He's the one to get the workers, but he sends money through his brother. And then the brother says to the engineer, I beg, don't let him know yet. I just want to use the money for something. And, so the man abroad phones the engineer, how far have you gone with the work? I mean, you're supposed to have reached this stage. Are the workers working? And then the engineer is trying not to be between the brother who is in Nigeria and the brother who is abroad. he doesn't want to be like the guy who, how they call it, who sort of reveals the secret of this one, nor does he want the guy abroad to be sad.
Okay, I'll just put it like this.
Okay.
I want to, you are a lawyer, let me ask you.
Yes.
The two of them,
Yes.
that man abroad, who did he trust more?
He trusts the engineer. That's why he say he nominated the engineer to do the work.
And the engineer has a reputation.
He has a reputation. But in his reputation, he doesn't want to soil it. He doesn't want to soil it, but he also doesn't want to be the one to cause problem between the two brothers.
No.
So he always tell the one abroad, anything he asks him, he say, phone your brother to ask.
If you try,
Yes.
in a situation like that, my brothers gave me money.
Yes.
He employed somebody to do the work.
Yes.
The person who is going to do the work must have quoted for the job.
Yes.
Abi?
Yes.
Then my brother sent money for me to pay that person.
Yes.
And withholding the money.
Yes.
It's a very simple thing now. How is the work progressing? Ask the brother. Then I've given you money. You talk to the engineer or whoever, the bricklayer, immediately. I paid you. Why didn't you do this work?
Okay.
If you go straight to him now, because he trusted his brother, he gave the money to his brother to give him. He's expecting that the money has reached the man.
The engineer.
The engineer.
Yes.
He will go straight to him now. If the engineer want to say he want to keep his integrity, I don't know, is that integrity? If he now want to please the brother who he did not give him money.
Yes.
Yes. And displease himself.
He said he doesn't want to cause problem between the two.
No. You cannot cause problem now.
You are not the one causing problem.
No, you are not.
The one who is,
now
holding the money is the one causing problem.
That the bricklayer is free to tell the man.
Yes.
Your brother has not given me all the money.
The brother has not given me money.
Yes, now.
Yes.
So that the work can go on.
The work can go on. Talk to your brother.
By the time you are protecting the interests of the brother now.
The dubious brother.
It's like you are conniving with him. By then, another day, the man will get another job to give. He will not call you.
He will call you.
You have lost your integrity now. I mean, not be so.
That's so.
It's simple. Because he has paid the money.
Yes.
Through the brother to you. He has access to the person.
Yes.
He will ask him, the work will still delay him. What is delaying this work? The bricklayer should open up. Your brother has not given me money. Simple. It's not a bad thing now.
No.
That's how it should be.
Okay, we're just going to take a short break. I don't know how long we've done this video. We'll take a short break and then we'll be right back. But if you have not subscribed or you are enjoying the video, you need to subscribe. You need to click the notification bell and also share the video and give us a thumbs up. I'll be right back in a jiffy. 24 hours, 7 days a week. You can find your favorite program, Law and You, only on Pinnacle TV. Welcome back. We're talking with property experts on how to buy property without problems, particularly family problems in Nigeria. Mr. Emmanuel Yawa, thank you very much for being on this video. Now, let's just look at the scenario where there are people who may be watching who have, invested money. They've given money to relations, even close family members who have, utilized the money, embezzled it. They've not used it properly, and they are angry. They are very upset. What would be your advice to them, such people, if they are watching?
Anyway, it's very simple. You are an individual, you can't be bigger than your family.
Okay.
Your family is your family. When you come and you discover that your money has been misused, hand over everything to God. Because if you take action maybe call it irrational action,
Yes.
may end you in trouble.
Okay. That's if you take irrational action.
Yes.
Okay.
May end you in trouble.
Yes.
So the best bet. And the person you are asking to produce the money may not be able to produce the money.
He has spent it.
Yeah, the money has been misused. Eh?
Yeah.
Eh, what you do? Yeah. Leave everything to God and allow God to prevail. As so long you are alive,
Yes.
you still get some money.
Okay.
Because remember one thing, when you enter trouble, it's not only you that suffer the trouble. It may even affect your family.
Okay.
You may be spending money. If you are in jail, you cannot organize your family anymore.
No.
Because out of vexation, you have acted in a reflex action.
Yes.
So the best bet is
Calm down.
you calm down.
Calm down. Reason it through.
Reason.
And again, I always believe, if you didn't buy the first property,
You can still buy
another one.
Yes, that's it.
So the fact that they misuse that first money doesn't mean another money may
But you
not
have
come.
to be very careful so that
Second time, once beaten, twice shy.
yes, so that it will not happen again.
It will not happen again.
It's an experience.
Yes.
Whatever
Yes.
happens to any man is an experience. Direct experience is a better teacher.
Direct experience is a better teacher.
Yes. Direct experience is a better teacher. You don't need anybody to advise you again. Like when I said I've been into property,
Yes.
I've not had any problem. It's out of experience.
Okay.
What I see, what I hear, what I experience from some persons.
Okay.
I don't want to get involved.
I don't want to get involved.
It's better I did not sell that property than I sell it, I'm in trouble. So I'm not desperate like that to sell property because I want to collect commission. No. I must know who is selling. I must know who I'm buying for.
Okay.
I must know before I buy for my person. So people send me money
Okay.
in my house. Now I have some documents in my house of people.
You send you money and say, buy property for me.
There are some persons' documents I buy for. I don't know them.
You don't know them.
No, I don't know them.
They call you and say, I heard about you.
They sent direct their father. One recently sent his father to me.
Yes.
I bought the property. During this Christmas, he came, he went to the land, even on my behalf. He went there.
Okay.
They were certified. They met me at Obe.
Somewhere.
They gave me a carton of drinks.
Okay.
All they brought from overseas. Say they went there. I said, well, did anybody ask you the question? I said, no. I said, go there and start building your house. It's over 2 years now.
Over 2 years now.
But then when he said he went there, I asked him, did you notice they clear somewhere there? He said, yes. To let him know that
you
myself,
are
always going
okay.
there. He was very satisfied. He was very happy. I don't know his name now.
You don't know his name?
No, I don't know his name. The father sells
somewhere.
Cars on
Okay.
Saturday. Occasionally they phone me. They've collected their documents. That's all.
So it's not just about relation.
No.
People need to figure out somebody who has some integrity, some reputation, some experience that they can trust. It's not just about relation.
No.
But like you rightly mentioned, if you have 5 brothers or 5 sisters, you have 5 people different character.
Yes, they are.
And money changes people.
Yeah, that's
I think a great man once said that money amplifies somebody's character.
That's it.
So somebody who has secretly been jealous, when you put 20 million into that person, you have 20 million naira jealousy.
yes, that's it.
Money amplifies a man's character.
Life is, as you are seeing something positive,
Yes.
so negative is following it.
That's right.
To challenge that positivity.
That challenge the positive.
Yes. So you have to be very
So
careful.
as you are progressing,
Yes.
not everybody in your family may be too happy.
No.
Some may say,
You don't expect everybody in your family to be happy.
And if you are unfortunate to send money to the person who has not been happy with your progress,
You are in trouble. You're on your own.
Wonderful.
Yes.
So, in summary, for 20 years, you've been buying and selling property for people, and without any problems.
Yes.
What is the one secret, as we are closing now, what is the one secret that, anybody who wants to also do the business that you will tell them on how to do claim?
Don't be too desperate.
Don't be too desperate.
In property, don't be. If it's other business, maybe. In property, don't be too desperate. Like an agent. I'm an agent.
Yes.
I'll be pestering you. Come and pay, come and pay. No. There's a way I will pester you till you start to suspect me.
I get it.
It's wisdom.
Wisdom.
I will introduce it. I will leave you to think about it.
Okay.
If you accept it, you will call me again. Then again, even if you see a buyer who said, because there are some buyers who will give you a very rough condition. Somebody called me the other day, said, I want to buy a property, and I asked him, how much do you have?
Yes.
To buy a property?
Yes.
It's his sister that called me. He said, along, not too far from roads, on Sapler Road, up to Presco.
Okay, that's
yes now.
Well,
yes.
Developing area.
Yeah,
let's call it like
area,
that.
Yes, yes.
Well, on developing area.
Yeah, developing area.
Yes.
I say, how much do you have? He said he has 300,000. I said, from here to Presco, and it's not far from road, I cannot get you a property of 300,000. He said, even if it's far inside. I said, I don't sell property where somebody will take me to the middle of the bush
Okay.
and tell me that here is my own. It's 3, you can even 250, I will sell it. I don't know if in future road will pass through there.
We pass through the property, the middle of the property.
The place is not planned out yet.
No, it's not planned out.
Then I told him I don't have. Forget about that. I switch up my mind. But if we're to be some,
you are desperate.
They will take him to the middle of the
bush
to buy. And when the person get there, somebody is planting maybe palm trees.
Yes.
Say it's my farm.
Problem.
And that's problem now.
Problem. So you have.
I know many. So don't be too desperate.
Don't be too desperate.
It's a gradual process.
Okay, be patient.
Be patient when you are selling property. By the time it becomes your daily hustling, every day you are pursuing this property. Yeah, do you have this? No. And you discover also there are some people who carry fake information.
Okay.
Okay. Yes. You will hear. Somebody will phone you, say, do you have a property between Ring Road to 3rd? Okay. They will just tell you like that. How much does he have? If I don't have, I will say I don't have.
Okay.
But some people will go, maybe going to some family to ask. They don't know who the family they are meeting, whether they are the rightful owner.
Oh.
Because they know that person has the money to buy.
Okay. I see that.
I think you understand.
But there's a buyer.
Because there's a buyer ready.
Money. So they will just try to
try to say yes they are selling here.
Yeah, they are selling here.
If that buyer is not careful, they may fall into a wrong hand.
So both the buyer of property and anyone selling property have to be patient.
That gradual process.
A gradual process.
Because like me now, if you ask me, if you tell me that you have a property between Ring Road and 3rd,
yes,
where is the place? I will go into investigation and be certified before I will market it to anybody. I will not rely on agent that told me.
You won't rely on their words.
No, I cannot. I must be sure before I involve that my client who wants to buy.
Yes.
Because by the time you take your client there and discover that the property is not for sale, he will see you as a fraudster.
That's true.
That you were planning to dupe him or her.
That's true.
You lose him.
You lose him.
You lose that relationship.
Well, we have to stop at some point. We'll invite you to come back again. I'm sure the viewers want to hear from you a little bit more about property. Now, if you have enjoyed listening to Mr. Emmanuel Iyawa, do let us know in the comment section. If you have any questions for him to answer, also let us know in the comment section so that we can invite him to come back and answer your questions. Or if you want to speak to him directly, there's a phone number call Pinnacle TV Studios, and I'm sure they will find a way to get across to him on your behalf. And if you have enjoyed it, do subscribe to Pinnacle TV YouTube channel. 24 hours, 7 days a week. You can find your favorite program, Law and You, only on Pinnacle TV.